Kings. Yeah. That's me. That's my notification. A new one comes out every year. Dang, I didn't get to tap my what you call it, but alright.
It's an all-West in today's game as the Kings coming to town for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody.
No.
This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
I doubt it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Sacramento, McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy, and it's Rondo in at the point guard.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Well, the main problem last year for the Kings, Greg, their defense. Just couldn't slow teams down on their end of the court, and it cost them.
Yeah, listen, a lot of it had to do with the defensive problems overall. They were pretty much in the bottom 10 of every major defensive category, and dead last in blocks as well.
Yeah.
On defense, Sacramento. And Parsons slams it in.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it.
Give it to him. Give it to him, AC. Give it to him, AC.
That one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now here's Williams. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Julia the pass to Parsons. Nowitzki for three. His second shot goes
They got the wrong man guarding him.
2 for 2.
I'm out of fix that.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
It's rebounded by McLemore.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
DeMarcus Cousins can really be unstoppable at times on offense. He's shown star qualities ever since he stepped into the NBA. But it wasn't until last season that he was voted to the All-Star game.
And back to Cousins last year. He was the first Sacramento King to appear in an All-Star game, which is hard to believe in over a decade. That is a long stretch, a long drought.
Yeah, I tell you what, no question he's been doing a lot of heavy lifting here early in his career. But I tell you what, you surround him with some sick talent, and I can see rings in this young man's future.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And Matthews throws it down.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
That's tipped and stolen by Cousins. That's
Give
good
it to him,
from
Mac.
McLemore
Go.
on the assist by Rudy Gay.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Williams. Nowitzki. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
You know, in Dirk Nowitzki, you start to wonder if he's the best foreign-born player ever. Of course, you have a lot of competition for that distinction. I mean, you got Hakeem, Nash, Parker, just to name a few.
Back to the topic of Nowitzki as the greatest
Yeah, that was a
foreign-born
good. That was a
player
good
ever. I think Hakeem
substitution.
Olajuwon
I had to do that.
challenger.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I'd keep Hakeem at the top of that list just because of his presence and impact at both ends of the floor. But Dirk, clearly one of the all-time greats in NBA history.
Pachulia kicks to Matthews. 2 on the clock. And Rudy Gay picks
bailed
up the
him out.
foul. That's his
Goodness.
first foul. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The finish.
Ooh.
Cauley-Stein throws it
Oh,
down.
baby.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Wow.
Matthews, no one around him. Dallas, no good that time either. Gay with it. Matthews covering. Here's Cousins. And Pachulia pulls it down.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Nowitzki
Should have
shots
been there
good.
looking for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated.
That's where you can play the PlayStation 3 game.
If you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll
If
of
they
a
have
long
games that you
contest
like, it's worth
really
it.
starts
But
to add up.
I don't think the price is. I think they need to lower it about another $10. Then it would be actually worth it. They want $20 a month for it. No, PlayStation Now. Any game that's on the library, yeah.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Kings trailed by 5. Big change last year for the Mavs came when they traded for Rajon Rondo. It looked to be the missing piece for him, Clark, but boy, it just never seemed to come together.
You just don't know. Trades are always risky. You don't know how they're going to work out. And I give credit to ownership for talking to the players to see what they thought about the trade before they actually made the deal.
And so here is Dallas. Williams dishes to Nowitzki. On deep. It's Matthews on the wing. Back to Nowitzki. Matthews goes in. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. Collison, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior.
He's so slow, he can't
And
get
Greg,
to
that's
him.
exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins.
I was trying to
That is his
pass
first
that. I
foul
wouldn't
of the
even.
game.
Man, that was garbage.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Wow.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Anderson comes in for Chandler Parsons. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Williams. Nobody near Gay. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Felton attacking. And he gets the bucket.
That was so fake. The dude 7 feet.
Breakdowns are starting to show up now. The last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And, you know, guys, Marco Bellinelli really hit his stride 2 seasons ago. He was way up across the board as a shooter and assist man. Even his rebounding had improved over his career averages. But then last year, he took a bit of a step back. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Talking about Bellinelli, he won the NBA three-point shootout back in 2014. Looked like he'd perfected his stroke. That gave him great confidence in every other part of his game.
And talent is one thing, but confidence truly does trump almost everything else. And he just didn't seem to have it last season, but he has that craftiness and high-level skill set to really bounce back this year and prove that he's the real deal.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Quincy's has come in for Cauley Stein. Butler, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Curry subbed in for Bellinelli. The Kings trail by 6.
And, you know, we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on the team was easy to see. Kings really tailspinned out of control afterward.
Well, they're passing.
There we go. Got him. Oh, how'd you blow that?
Collison kicks to Curry. Kings moving the ball around.
They've got to start squeezing the orange, guys. I mean, it's that simple. That's 4 early turnovers they've racked up already.
Yeah, straight butterfingers going on today. They need to wake up and wake up soon.
Rejected by Nowitzki. With the runner. Again, the Mavericks score.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And a double-digit. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Devin Harris. And it's
How in the world
Pachulia
they still in his backward turn?
That's the
I really want to know that
Dallas.
one. Wow.
Now here's Williams. Tipped away. They double team Nowitzki. Tries to save it.
Yeah,
And it's out of bounds.
thank you, because they knew it was, that was garbage. How's he going to steal it and his back is turned? And him square in the back.
The Kings trail by 12. Here is Caspi. Curry outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Left side Parsons.
Okay.
It's stolen by McLemore. And Curry, here we go. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon
Can't get
Rondo.
what you call it to go right now.
Curry's got 5.
But he will be.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
They get it back. Nowitzki dishes to Williams. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, out to the wing. Nowitzki inside. Koufos is there. And that one's good.
How?
And that's
How we didn't
13
get 3
points for
seconds, though? I'm
Nowitzki.
trying to figure that out.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Here's Parsons. Koufos with the block. Pachulia kicks to Williams. For the 3. And the shot is good. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Kings, Cousins comes in for Koufos, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And one thing about Ben McLemore, he can be an absolute lights-out shooter. Last season was a big improvement over his rookie campaign. Up in field goal, 3-point, and free throw accuracy. Really just scratching the surface in terms of his potential.
And here are the Mavericks now. Barea. And he lays it straight in. Barea's got his first bucket in this one.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
He's looking for Felton and finds
Oh,
him.
good. Casper, come on, man.
It's Barea who picks up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 13. And that one's good by Gay.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
I don't
Boom!
understand
Chips it
why
straight down.
they take him.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
And then Gay with the
Come
jam.
on and pick up, man.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Barea kicks to Felton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a
Are you
three-point
kidding
play.
me? For real.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And guys, what a spark plug J.J. Barea has been throughout his career. When he comes in the game, you can feel the lift. We saw a couple games against Houston in the playoffs. Saw it back in 2011 in the championship season for the Mavs.
Great point. I mean, he has an energizing effect on his teammates, the fans, and the announcers. I mean, he just brings so much spirit and hustle to the games. Very hard not to root for a guy like that.
Rudy Gay playing very well. He has 12 points to the steal. For me, my favorite memory of Barea is outstanding postseason in 2011. The Mavericks had to get through the Lakers and the Heat to win their first championship. And Barea broke down those defenses by screaming to the hoop every chance he got. Actually, he squirted to the hoop.
And he gets it to go. Rondo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. They grab their own miss. Powell, the pass to Barea. To the right side. Down low. Another shot. The shot by Powell, no good.
And getting back to Barea's contributions against the Lakers back in 11, Barea led a fourth-quarter comeback in Game 2 to help the Mavs win. Big swing in that series. And then after the game, Kobe Bryant said that Barea...
That's enough of that. It's time to get back on track.
Barea helped the Mavs go on to win their only championship.
Here's Gay. Another miss.
Oh, come on.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That one goes. Count. And that's now 6 points for Raymond Felton.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Good on the
You know
shot.
that's good. Better burn that timeout.
For Gay.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Dallas calls timeout.
Rajon Rondo, guys, really needs to operate in a system that's point guard centric. He needs the ball to be effective. Pushing it, driving, dishing. When he has to play off the ball, that's when trouble starts.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Quincy Hayes has come in for Caspi. Bellinelli, he's checked in for McLemore. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. They get a hand on it. Here's Collison. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Nope. Let's go.
And for Rondo, he's almost a throwback at the point, fearlessly taking it to the hole, getting knocked down, and getting right back up to fight another round. The thing maybe against him right now is what kind of guy, influence, what is he like on a team, and how does he affect it?
That's a great point. And also nowadays in the NBA, there's more of a premium on shooting and spacing. So it's going to be up to Rondo to adjust to that new style. That's going to be the question. Can he make that transition?
Well said.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms
Ow,
of momentum
come on,
right
man.
there. And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though he's done it every time. It's
You
been
know
an
what it
awesome
is.
display
Let's go.
of passing for him today. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. And Dirk Nowitzki last season, I felt like the first
That's what I'm
time
talking
we
about.
saw
Good
real
ain't
of wear and tear from all the years of him playing. His field goal percentage, points per game, rebounds, all off his career averages. And that said, though, he's still a crafty, dangerous guy to have to go up against.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
I'm playing a game right now.
Going back to Nowitzki, his value at this point of his career cannot be measured by stats alone.
Exactly, and that's what wasn't there last year, that great team of guys around him, because that's really when he's at his very best. He can still fill it up fast, and he's one of the smartest players in the league, too.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Parsons. That's good.
Wow.
23 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of
we'll take it.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result
down by 8.
of attacking the rim.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Yeah, Minecraft is hard to talk to. You can do that on there. What do the cookies look like? Little rocks, little squares.
Third quarter about to get going. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Nowitzki has been playing really well. He has 23 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
On the floor for
There we
Sacramento.
go, anything?
McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. NCAC out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in it for 1. Here's Parsons.
If Rudy had been behind him, I would have
the
beat them.
breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steals. And how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Yeah.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Over in the corner, Matthews. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Rondo.
He did.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Rondo's got his second basket of the game. Mavs made the playoffs again last season. 14th playoff berth for them in the last 15 years, and only the San Antonio Spurs have made more, Greg, over that time frame.
Yeah, and they had a tough first-round opponent.
I knew you were going in.
Houston.
I couldn't get up there fast enough.
Between the 2 and the 7 seeds.
Here's Cousins. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. Wes Matthews, a hard-nosed player on the wing. Strong frame, and he really does put it to good use at both ends.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Speaking of Matthews' strength, he really gets into you defensively.
Yeah, he wants to make you feel him. I mean, very physical. And offensively, he likes to post up and back down weaker, smaller defenders. I mean, you give him that mismatch, he will attack it with vigor.
So both teams changing it up here. The Kings trail by 7. Rondo dishes to Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow.
Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark, when he was selected, people questioned whether he could stay out of trouble. Many doubted that, he could, but he has stayed clean really since day one.
Yeah, going back 5 years ago, a beat writer actually had the audacity to say he would end up in jail at some point. Cousins has proved him and others wrong.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's his first foul. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And with that Cousins story about the writer, Cousins actually called him out about that failed prediction. I mean, they made amends, however, with the writer eating his words and donating to a charity of Cousins' choice.
Back to Williams. Fires the three. Second chance shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Yeah, and for Cousins, it's never been a question of talent. I mean, many are glad to see that he's been able to stay focused really for the first stretch of his career.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Williams kicks to Matthews. Back to Williams. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Oh, kill him, Mac.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Nice D from Nowitzki.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know that lead's only going to
Oh, you know,
they're
that's
not
too
prepared to
much
defend
right there.
a little
That's a
more
done deal.
staunchly than that. Reverse that.
No, it ain't,
one.
man.
Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on this one.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And the Mavericks all time here.
Well, you know, the Mavs made the playoffs last season, but they really had a hard time against the rest of the Western Conference contenders, in part because they struggled defensively. Offensively, they were pretty good, but they didn't quite come up with enough stops when they needed.
Somebody choking.
Go up here, you ain't get no
Pachulia, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Sacramento also making some changes. Quincy Azee's checked in for Cousins. Butler comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bellinelli in for Ben McLemore. Greg, you talked about what the Mavs did, how they played against the West, 29-23 record against the rest of the conference.
Yeah, but Kevin, it's a little misleading, the win total. I mean, if you look at the Mavs against the teams that they compare themselves to, which are the playoff teams in the West, they were only 10-18 over the course of the season.
Good point. Dallas leading by 4. And here comes the break. It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Butler. It's blocked. They retain possession. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And there's the pass to Williams. Inside. Matthews. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 14 points for Wesley Matthews. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Koufos. No good with the layup. It's Matthews on the wing. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And Chandler Parsons, changing teams last season, saw a little bit of a regression. Down in points, rebounds, and assists, but more probably down in field goal and free throw percentage. So you can tell that transition to a new team, new system, new role definitely had an impact.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Anderson comes in for Chandler Parsons. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Williams. Now here's Barea. He's guarded closely. Anderson passes to Pachulia. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Chandler Parsons coming over from Houston to Dallas, moving into a new scheme, a different scheme than he had with the Rockets. It was his first go-around with Coach Rick Carlisle.
Yeah, and it's not easy for a player to adjust to a coach, a new coach, or a new coach to adjust to a player. That takes some time. It's a two-way street. We know Parsons has the talent.
Ain't no way he could have made
Bellinelli.
that. No way.
Good on the shot. Bellinelli's got 7 points in the game.
Appreciate it, CJ.
Mavericks leading by 7. Barea dishes to Anderson. And it's denied. But they recover it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Attacking. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barea. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Now here's Collison, the fast break opportunity. And the basket good.
Cut this lead down. Let's go.
Now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run. And you can
Bellinelli,
see right
let's
why
go.
he does. Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And Curry, here we go. A baseline J. Kicks it to Casper. Stolen by Anderson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready
you
to
passed
put
it back?
the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams,
Ooh,
Greg,
give it to
pull away.
him.
Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Who is that?
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. He power surged that one down. Wow.
Good turn to use one of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
How did he get it over him? I have no clue.
This right.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Bellinelli kicks to Curry. And for 3, Collison. Off on that. Well, points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Mavericks lead by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Mavericks leading by 7. They've got Nowitzki. Harris is out there with Williams. And it's Matthews. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. The open shot, Gay. Offensive rebound. No good from Cousins.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And stolen by Nowitzki. And now the fast break. Nowitzki with the ball.
I don't understand how they're stealing and they're not even looking at the ball.
And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
I'm somewhere else supposed.
Rondo drives in. Now here's McLemore outside. And he gets it to go.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much
It's the
offense
truth,
as we
but
saw early,
people can steal
we're
without
seeing
looking
even
at it.
more of it here late.
I've never seen that on a basketball game.
Shakes off the strong D
A
and
real
gets the
basketball
bucket
game.
for 2. 30 points for Nowitzki.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just
I
exerting
don't
his authority
understand.
on that
I
play.
don't understand.
The defense not
It goes
putting
straight
up
through his
any
hands.
fight
That's garbage.
on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it
They
up,
do that in
fellas.
real life, I guess.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, we don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Mavericks leading by 10. They get a hand on it. And the Kings pushing it up now. And McLemore slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there.
Yeah.
I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin?
You
on
can
the
get
finish?
some of that
Nothing
fake
spurs
out of
some
bounds
quick
stuff
offense
too.
like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Matthews against Gay. The dish to AC. Wide open. That one off the back iron and out.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10
Boy,
is the advantage in
If I ever
rebounds
break
right now.
that lead,
Now that could be a major
If I ever
moment in
can get
this
up
game.
there.
Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's home everything time.
Yeah, but they're still in the driver's seat right now. I'm not sure the comeback is fully off just yet. One more transition bucket, though, and it could be.
Here's McLemore.
we'll take it.
Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
So,
The Kings trailed by 8. Game. That's short off the rim.
the game was wide
And
open.
honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Williams passes to Nowitzki. And there's the feet to Pachulia.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue
I don't have
to
it
attack
twice.
that rim.
Gay drives in.
But I will dunk on
And
both
the
of them, boys. Let's
powerful
go.
one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he cashed that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
You see her face? Oh, Father. Oh, she's so cute.
Sacramento making a switch here. Cauley Steins checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. For a long time, critics have gotten on Gay for his lack of efficiency, but he quieted some of those voices, Clark, last year with his play and stats.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, across the board, he made nice improvements, not only in his scoring, but also his ability to create shots for others.
Pachulia, good.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
And here's Gay outside. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 9th assist in the game now. It's Williams with the drive. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. Rebound by the Kings. And there's the call on Pachulia. That is his first foul of the game.
Somebody's open. I really early.
Rondo with it. Goes up against Pachulia. That's it, and the Dallas lead is
It's
down to 4.
It's the fourth quarter. You better quit playing with that guy.
Gay's got 40 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three.
We had enough.
Right there.
Go ahead, Mac. Kill it.
Lamar slams it in.
Kill it.
On the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
You know what? I ought to steal that.
Pachulia with it. Back to Williams. That one wide left. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they
And that, oh, he blew it.
Together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Wow.
Feeds it to Nowitzki.
We'll take it.
That's going to be over
That was
back.
the
Not
mistake
watching
we
the
needed.
line that time.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second
What did he
half.
do?
The Mavericks making a change here. Correa's checked in.
They played me on
And
that
with
one.
that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Timeout called by the Kings.
All right, y'all. Come on. You are.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lee's checked in. The Kings trail by 4. Rondo dishes to McLemore. Lee with the steal. Here's Matthews.
That's
Gay
enough
with
of
the
that.
block.
So,
Yeah, they collect one there, but overall,
Mac.
minus 10 rebounding for the game.
And you wonder why they're losing big? Well, wonder no more. I mean, you hit the nail on the head there, partner.
The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
wow. There ain't no way he's supposed to recover that fast.
And Willie
No way.
Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Quincy Aces checked in for the Kings. Matthews with it. He's picked up by Cousins. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
I don't know why they took him out. They're
Flying
not supposed to
high
take him
and
in.
throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature
How they
move once he goes
How
in.
do they keep giving the ball away?
And a wide open look for Lee.
Straight garbage.
It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Ace. Lets it go with the 3.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option
might as well make it.
offensively as they try to get back in this game. And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Julia with the steal. Nowitzki outside. Lets it go with a three. Lee kicks to Nowitzki. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. And Cousins comes over to help.
What a game we've seen here for Matthews. He has 20 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
The Kings trail by 11. Gay outside. Can they get it? And good on the basket. Book it. Gay's got 43 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And now Sacramento on the break. McLemore with the ball. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
That's how they clap when they block somebody. Their hands be up like this.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rondo with a clean look. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think
that's what we needed.
I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
You know that was good. Let's go. Let's go.
An enormous three-pointer.
Way to come back. Let's go.
Rudy Gay is on like he is now. There's not a whole lot you can do about it.
Fourth quarter, Rudy Gay. Let's go.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Go, Rudy.
That's not acceptable. Yeah. I like the playoffs. Yeah. I want to see you win. I think it's either going to be this year. I think it's going to be OKC. Yeah, I think it's either going to be Warriors, Cavaliers, or OKC, Cavaliers.
Yeah. Then 3. He got a 3 seed on that on those ends.
It's because I told you he was
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Got sloppy. In a close game, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Go ahead and close this thing out, Rudy.
Rondo kicks to Gay to take the lead. Oh, off target.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot.
Close it out, Rudy.
But the foul had to
Close it out,
way,
Rudy.
So it is what it is.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you
Close
can say.
it out,
a little bit
Rudy.
of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Dallas calls timeout.
Dirk thought he was going to come in here and just throw out on Rudy.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Not on his watch. Oh, you know, I'll be looking. If I'm behind, I'm looking for 1 or 2 mistakes. I'm back in there.
And so it's Dallas with it. A 2-point game. Berea kicks to Matthews.
I knew that was coming. You've been wearing me out with that jump. But
I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Now a timeout.
It's either overtime or it's a W.
Here's Gay. No good.
Put it back up.
McLemore inside the line.
Wow. Why the?
Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime.
That was such garbage, man. He was right there. They make me pass it out.
Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks.
He was right there at the goal.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here. We're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spot.
It's only tight on what they call the rest of this quarter.
And it's Pachulia in at the 5. First one falls for. Nowitzki hits them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Mavericks with the rebound. Pachulia's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And finished off by AC.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Pachulia with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Matthews leading the charge. No good.
You rarely see him missing dunks. But the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
5 fouls.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's right.
Chance here now for a 3-point
Dirk
play.
is out. That'll be a done deal.
Dallas leading by 3. Dishes it to Nowitzki. A fader. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
No foul.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
From 13. And yes, sir, that one drops. Nowitzki's got 40 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Williams again. Collison. Williams passes to Nowitzki.
I knew you were going to do it.
Oh, and here comes Gay.
Hey,
all alone.
you know me.
Hammers in after
You better
taking
quit
it the
playing
length of the floor.
with me.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo thought rate performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a glimmer?
I'm going to let it slide.
Williams, that's good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
It's Gay with the drive. Wide open look.
Alright,
Easy
dang,
misses.
come on, Quincy.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Nowitzki gets to Parsons. Here's from deep. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist from Parsons. Nowitzki's got 43 points. Knocked loose. And Cousins kicks to McLemore. From deep, Gay. And Darren Williams pulls it down.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
To the inside. Matthews uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Dallas.
You're right, not much time left. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after what we've seen here, a superb performance in overtime, they're managing to get the job done.
What you call it had to do was just dunk it. That's all he had to do.
Look back at this and see the huge game
Had a
it
game
was
one.
for Nowitzki. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Powell, he's jacked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
What?
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
He made that, though, I bet.
Felton can't get it to go.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. So it's Sacramento now. Here's Bellinelli. It goes straight through with the switch.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
They won anyway. It doesn't really
And that's
matter.
just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
I love when China, one of her
Puts it up off the inbound.
We had the game one. They made me
So we
pass
see the
it.
Mavericks
The
get
Marcus
the win
was
here.
right under the goal.
And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together
had
for
the
them
game
in
won.
overtime.
Looked to me like the amber
Rudy
light
Gay,
on the
Rudy Gay
gas tank
50 was null and
didn't
void
quite
when he
come
did that
on.
crap.
They still had enough fuel to get across the finish line comfortably.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Trying to get a triple.
There's Quinn.
DeMarcus Cousins almost had a triple-double.
I seen the Walker.
Don't talk about Rondo like that.
I can't wait for Walking Dead to come back home. I gotta wait all the way to October, I think.
Yeah, he cost me the game though. I'm not very happy with that. He cost me the game.
Who did?
DeMarcus Cousins, he was under the goal.
That's Quinn.
And 2K, the real basketball game, makes him pass it out instead of putting it back up. But that's real though. 2K is real. That's real.
2K is not, I don't think.
Now, had it been my franchise they call Live, he would have done.
Okay, you the one who tell me he irate.
Nah, no, he wouldn't have. He would have smashed it. End of discussion.
Because I get mad at the game. They want to talk about irate quick because I get mad at the game because it's fake. Alright then.
Hey, the next time we go through there for a tea, I'm telling them I forgot 2 more.
They're coming back though, man. You watch and see. They're coming back.
They don't know it's you.
Y'all been saying that for the last 4 years, and
They're
they still
so
ain't
pretty.
taking
I'm
that.
gonna sit on
They're coming back though,
They
man.
don't know it's you.
Never say never.
They might as well give up the game.
Never say never, cause 2K at one time was like that.
We would ride and never
I
know.
need to get ISP. I don't never
You
get
got a whole 2-liter fan on strawberry. You wanted a bag of ice, you got it.
Yeah, my first time I had 8
You got a lot more than I did.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I got some peanuts.
play my part.
You won't get many games in that way, but it's cool.
Yeah. Once you play my part.
You out of here, man?
We can run one more. Put it on 6.
Oh, you gonna do another one?
Yeah.
Hey, he wants you to play my part.
Don't
Why don't you ain't gonna play no my part, kid? More speed boosting.
Thanks, son.
There ain't no more speed boosting.
no,
None.
Yeah, Mobile King. I will later.
Oh, you can do it no more.
Yeah, they do.
Can't speed boost no more.
San Antonio got 42.
Niggas can't speed boost no more. That's hilarious.
Oklahoma got 34.
Well, you know LeBron's first.
Cleveland blew them out 121 to 1.
LeBron's team's first. First.
That's where you gonna win.
No,
Say
I was
first.
looking at the scores.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cleveland's first in the league. Did you know that? Wait, I think they might be. Yeah, they're first in the league right now.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do. You know, so that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles.
Let's see if I can get these boys to work. I had that game, man, and what's his name screwed me over.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Prizes, your sanity.
You know what I should have did? I should have passed it back to Rudy and hit the game winner.
About me on 2K, but you see why I don't play on it. Clearly, you see why I don't play. Wide open shot. Super turnover. Fake. Ball hit. I don't play.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thunder here, the home court playing host to the Eastern Conference. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
I see what you done. I'm going to make adjustments in a little bit.
I'm not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
The drive by LeBron. And Thompson throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carry and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. Irving against Westbrook. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got 8 points.
Well, they're going on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on him because that really was a breakdown.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Irving against Westbrook. LeBron kicks to Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And he sinks the second. Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
I was just going to say, Kyrie had no business
really,
in the
the
first
defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
James, the pass to Love. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Durant.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one
you know what it is.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
It's picked off. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Robertson. Roberson's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's James. And he elevates and then the slam.
Cantor, why'd you
Cantor did not like that.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. They have built up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul.
Oh, they were saying
catching up
Michael
on the
Jordan
changes
had,
for Oklahoma City. Waiters
6-0 win
for Cantor.
LeBron had 2 and 3 or something.
For Robertson. And it's 4 in for Russell Westbrook.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists. And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
You ain't never.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
He just can't be blocked. Wow.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Clark, that was just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last
Play
time.
careful on behind. I'm waiting for that
you
moment.
might not see another one like that one for a while.
The dish out to Dellavedova. Off target with his three.
There we go. Way to put that body on. He can't take it.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Waiters.
Get him, Waiter. Oh. I should have hit the
We've
backboard.
seen some great shots. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out.
Are we at home or are we in Cleveland?
And it's Thompson in the center position. Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence. Clark his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Cantor dishes to Adams.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way. You ain't gonna sit up and tell me. There ain't no way. He was all the way in the paint. There ain't no way he jumped from the paint to the free throw line. I ain't hearing that.
Westbrook kicks to 4. Here's Adams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
No. Yep.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
All right, Russell, come on.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Randy Ford.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk.
Wow.
Those are ways that
they let you get away with that garbage.
Change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish.
I'm dunking on everybody.
Pretty.
Just saying. I'm dunking on everybody.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this,
how did he not get blocked? Are you serious?
To get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt,
that's all right.
really
We'll take the foul.
The whole squad.
That's why I wanted.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Cut this lead down. Welcome back.
He hits both from the stripe.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Okay.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
on the Thunder with some changes. Baca comes in for Cantor. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 6. Stolen by Thompson. Rejected by Payne. They recover it. Second shot opportunity. Adams the pass to Payne. And Adams with the slam.
Steve, let's go,
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
We'll take it because eventually Thompson's gonna have to be set down, so we'll take it.
They had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Ibaka, this is to Adams. They double him with Love. And Roberson kicks to Adams. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City moving it around.
There you go, Payne. See Payne?
Payne's got his first points of the game. Now for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Oh, wow.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. What did I say? You couldn't punish him for it.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert. Love the pass to James. The feed to Mozgov. And here they go. And stolen by Irving. Love kicks to Mozgov. And it's blocked by Adams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
LeBron ain't immune to get blocked either.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Well, no, I take that back on this game yet.
Dellavedova dishes to James. Stolen. And here come the Thunder again. Oklahoma City.
Oh, Roberson.
And guys, I tell you,
kill Queen James.
Right there.
Let's go.
Taking the steal and then turning it into two
kill the
easy
Queen.
points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game
I
this
don't like
snug,
LeBron.
moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference.
He ain't from Michigan, so I don't care who he is. If he was from Michigan, we might have had a different conversation, but he ain't, so I don't care about him.
Things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
We'll take it back.
And the rejection by LeBron.
Singler. Oh, they done took down his 3.
Every day.
They need this.
Way to make them change it. I can agree with that.
Let's broke the bed.
10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter. And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
And Kyrie Irving again. Irving's got 12.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter.
Go ahead, Payne. Kill him again. Let's go, Payne.
It's good.
Let's go, Payne. Payne,
and the Thunder lead by 1.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
It's stolen by Ibaka.
Who's gonna pick him and
this
take?
Is to Robertson.
Oh, Robertson! Have a game, I don't care.
And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Oh, LeBron didn't make it. What?
Trying to get that one.
And
the first half comes to a close.
What, 2K?
That's King James.
What?
King James.
Queen James didn't make it. Oh.
No, it wouldn't be funny. It'd be funny if he won a championship and he made y'all feel bad. That'd be funny.
I hope he loses this year again.
I hope he wins and makes y'all laugh.
You know I watched the final.
2 and
I
5.
hope he wins, I'll be laughing at y'all.
The third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
I want to watch every game.
I want to see Kyrie get
Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
I want to see Steph Curry get
One of the things about the
I
truly
get
great
excited.
part of our game is that sometimes you get
Kyrie
how
gonna freaking Steph
consistent
Curry.
they can be, and so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Oh, and we'll take that. Let's go, Westbrook.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going
y'all
once
gotta get a
more.
little bit-
The players
a little
having
bit faster.
Chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He has 12 points and 1 steal as well.
And with the ball
What's
in
his
his
name?
hands, he's made
Westbrook,
terrific
he tried,
passes,
though.
but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that combination. It's going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates,
That's right,
and then
Durant.
knocking down free throws.
Calm
Those
the
are
crowd
winning
down.
things.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Durant.
Jammed by Durant.
Durant, you
Tell you what,
love.
he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane.
We done had enough of that.
Now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we
That
go.
was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make
Speechless.
like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Oh. That was dunk of the night. Quiet as kept. That was the dunk of
And
the
guys,
night.
Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking
Come on, boys,
small
let's go.
dips in a number of categories.
So one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage.
Oh, there we go.
Career
Defense is critical.
53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
There you go, Robertson. Get you some.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole. Because
Robo.
he is just not there offensively. Yeah, the defender all.
Robo tripping.
Greg, he
Let's
got
go.
him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for
Oh,
him
way to
when
hustle, though,
Kevin
Steve.
Durant
Way to hustle,
was
Steve. I
lost
can feel
last
that.
season. I mean, defenses could focus
feel you
on
on that
him. And he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved
Come on,
on
boy.
offense,
Tighten up.
he still has
Don't let
neither the
Kid Face play
flexibility
do you
or
like that.
skill set to
Oh.
be the guy that can be considered a first or second option
Should have came for another
offensively.
time.
And the Thunder making a change here. Foy's checked in.
Really?
Westbrook wide open. He fired.
Oh, he didn't want it.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The pass to Shumpert. Back to Smith. To the middle. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 4 on the buckets from Shumpert.
Talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option.
What a
rather
pass,
than an
Westbrook.
afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Shumpert gets a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. It's
We wanted
Westbrook
a
with the
foul, but we'll
drive.
take it.
Off target at the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Way to
And the
switch out,
jam
because
by
that was
J.R.
deep.
Smith.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game,
7
fellas.
rebounds, 7
Now a
assists. This
timeout
nigga
called
is
by
the
Oklahoma
beast
City.
of the league. They don't understand.
2 and 4. I rest my
More
case.
athlete than player when he entered the league. 42
Steph
inch
Curry
max,
got
Oh, no, wait.
every year.
Is it 2 and 6?
Michelangelo,
Steph Curry
he had a
last
long
year.
way
2
to
and
go
7.
in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Steph Curry made me cry last
Yeah, that ugly nigga has a team. he has Iguodala. That's the man that made the team. What do you mean?
He went in the locker room, started crying. He didn't even shake people's hand. He started crying.
Waiters is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Channing Frye subbed in for Kevin Love. Talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build.
There you go, Waiter. You get you some too, Waiter.
And Waiters with the
Waiter.
stop.
Check, please.
And guys, right now the defense.
I'll take that.
Mentally
Dellavedova ain't going down the court like that.
Too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Get that from
And here are the
Dellavedova.
Cavaliers now. The Thunder making the shot. Dellavedova, the
Wow,
finish
y'all
to
leave
Smith.
him open. Really?
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Morrill kicks to Foy.
Boy.
And that one's
Oh,
good.
boy. Your boy,
And
Boy.
here are the Cavaliers now. Shumpert dishes.
Pretty boy,
to Smith.
Boy.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
You know what it is.
Better stay
Trey.
with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Cash. Morrow.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma
The
City
man who used to be the heartbreaker and when the Nets were New Jersey. You should know him good.
Last year's playoff.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Bubba, you're going to have to stop wearing your mama out. She can't be getting up like that all the time. For real. I'm talking to you. Okay. All right. You said yeah.
A different look now for Cleveland. Miles checked in for Frye. James comes in for J.R. Smith. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. James kicks to Love. And it's blocked by Adams.
I don't know why they got 40 on LeBron. That's stupid.
LeBron with it. 10 points for him.
I have to take it until they sub the right people accordingly.
And that one is hammered home.
A signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in
The waiter. Dinner is served.
Talk about putting something extra. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark. You know, he's going to finish
there you are,
hard when he
man.
gets
There
to
you are,
space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Oh.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. Plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
With a big man pass. I swear.
Offensive rebound. Goes
Stevie,
back
let's go.
up. And it's Adams getting it to go.
I see if DeMarcus Cousins had done that, game would have been over.
And the defense just gets caught standing around
made
that
it. I know he
time
made
and
it.
giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't
too hot
happen.
right
They
now.
need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Waiters. The shot
Waiters,
is off.
come on, baby.
Good D by James. Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half.
Nah.
From outside, nailing
Nah.
4 from the arc.
Let's go, Westbrook.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
There's 18
You held him
seconds
long
left
enough to get
in
my
the
boy
third
the
quarter.
Durantula. Durantula came in just. What?
For the lead, it's
We'll
hauled
take
in
it.
by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Ooh.
Here's Westbrook.
Beep, beep,
Lays
beep,
it up
beep.
and in on the nice reverse. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game. And out of bounds
That's right,
as the
kids,
Thunder
play.
gain possession.
Ain't gonna hurt
Boy,
nobody.
did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible
Get on
turnover.
down.
Puts up the baby hook.
I tried to get that last one.
That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an
He
exciting.
tried to sneak it with the sneak attack.
We welcome you back to what
That's
has
the
been a
only
good one
person
here.
that was really open. Westbrook was double. Everybody was double. That paint was guarded like crazy.
And pour a little water in that.
Cavaliers trailing. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Thompson in at the 5, home in the paint. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook passes to 4. Tries it from 19. Oklahoma City gets it back. He feeds it to Westbrook. Foy dishes to Ibaka.
Roberson.
Offensive rebound.
Oh!
And Ibaka slams it in.
Ibaka.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those
They
second
keep on
chance
touching it
opportunities.
barely.
Cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
There you go, Ibaka.
That's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
LeBron shot is off. Frye with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Smith outside. To the inside.
I send
And
them
it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then
right
run
there.
out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is
Thank
key.
you. Get off me, bro.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right
He waited too
there.
long to shoot
Let's
there.
make a push right here, put some pressure on
Way
them.
too
Let's
long.
come out swinging.
And he had a 7-foot. And he had a 7-footer on. Goodness.
Is it hot?
Durant kicks to
I
Ibaka.
seen you Ibaka the whole time.
And he dumps
Why the
it down.
7-footer up here trying to double team me? I'll pass it straight to you. Somebody's got to get back.
J.R.
bro.
Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season. He knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did.
Whatever,
I mean,
LeBron.
instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the
All
trade.
right, welcome back.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
The
Wow, what
activity
happened?
level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing
Over
that
there.
jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And Ibaka gets
Go
to
ahead, you
Westbrook.
stay right there. That's where I need you to be.
Morrow, that's a two-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's James. Irving with a clean look.
I had a feeling he was going to make
It's
that
good.
garbage.
This game is all even.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
I got to start passing out.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
Sorry.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Yeah.
Here is Durant. From deep three-point range. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Moskov can't handle that pass.
Moskov.
You knew better than that.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Back to Westbrook. Morrow.
That's
one
Morrow.
in from the wing.
That's Morrow.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag.
Dog right there.
They've had it going today.
Straight.
And some
Yes,
say
I do.
it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
And the Cavaliers.
He was on New Jersey Nets first though, before he went to it.
I'm saying he's from Atlanta. From Atlanta.
So what?
From Georgia Tech. Exactly.
He's balling right now. That's all that matters.
So how did you do it all? Yeah, you're from Michigan.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech. It's like White House.
With eyes wide open. Whose dog is that? That's yours, Francisco?
No, we had
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, who,
Randy Foy is
I know you're talking about. He's balling.
And Cleveland also making a change. J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. LeBron passes to Love. Out to Smith.
Good
All
play.
sorts of time. That falls.
was a
Great
two,
assist
so it
by
don't
Love. And that's 13 points for J.R. Smith. To the middle.
You almost bumbled that up.
The kick out to Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And they'll be counting on even
I was trying
more
to
points
shoot it
from him.
with what you
That's
call it,
essential
but
if
they
they
made
want
me
to pull
pass
this
that.
game.
I might have protected too much. A touch passing.
Irving dishes to James. It's rebounded by
Good
Durant.
defense, Steve.
Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Good defense, baby.
I don't know that this is the time for
Fly
that
on
kind
him,
of
Ibaka.
play. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points,
Sergey.
not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Back to LeBron. There's Moskov. Shakes off the strong
should've
D
destroyed
and gets
that.
to the bucket for 2.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing
Oh,
at full
goodness.
broadband bandwidth. Being full throttle ahead.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
That didn't make no sense.
His performance today has just been so important. And what a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now here's Irving. To take the lead. Connects from downtown.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Durant attacking.
Way to dunk on Durant.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Westbrook again. It's Irving. And Love has it in the corner. James, the pass to Mosley.
Way to pass it. Good boy. He was covering.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Oh! And then Love just let him hit the beautiful reverse.
Westbrook. He's a handful.
I actually thought he was going to block that.
The Cavaliers. They're losing
he looked at
by
the
one.
boy Westbrook.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Cantor checked in for Serge Ibaka. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The drive by James.
I gotta react a little bit better than that, man. Come on.
You might see them use it at some point.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by one. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Ibaka. Outside Durant. Cantor.
I seen you. I couldn't really pass it that early because I wanted them to be totally clearly open.
Different kind of game than what we saw.
Plus I had to go around to get to them, but I seen them.
These teams are really battling hard now.
Way to go, Cantor.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by one. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Smith kicks to Irving. James. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a shot they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. And we're just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
LeBron had.
Awesome. Hey ho.
Dang, LeBron must have a triple-double.
Hey. LeBron got a triple-double?
Almost.
That nigga's cold. I told you he's cold. I told you King James does not play. King James is cold. Coldest nigga in the game besides Westbrook. You can't mess with him. That nigga Westbrook. Look at him. Hey, show him on Westbrook. He look like a zombie. Look at him.
Hey, I want that purse.
Good game.
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I've heard you the 90th time you've said something about it.
Wasn't it pretty?
Yeah, it was.
Look.
You know I wanted a purse.
Look.
What you think I'm gonna sit here before?
Yep. All right, man.
But I'm taking off money.
Okay. All right.
Don't want to sit with me, right?
She ain't sitting in my lap though. She's sitting